So you better fucking go on there because that is bullshit. That is bullshit. And it did go live all by itself. All by its lonesome.
You want to do a
Okay.
couple minutes of talking before we go right into the show?
Why not why don't we just do the whole Talking Bumps podcast real quick here, like for like 30 minutes, if that. Just talk
Yeah.
about some wrestling news before we get into it. Because
Okay.
we're not, and we don't have to worry about talking about prior stuff, you know.
It's going to be a really long form podcast here, guys.
Not really. Like I said, we only want to go about 30 minutes or so.
Yeah, well, we got that, and then we got to go through Dynamite.
Yeah, but that's not a podcast. That's just a walkthrough. That's a walkthrough / just enjoying the show thing.
Yes. I'm so confuzzled.
What are you confuzzled about?
So are we podcasting now? Or are we doing the live thing now?
We're doing the podcast right now to get it out of the way.
Oh. All right then.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, a couple days off will make you confused. I am
Joking.
I am Chris, also known as OHG. And my co-host and partner here, my tag team partner, is the great Double O Fuzzy. Say hello.
Hello.
All right, so this is the Talking Bumps podcast here. Gonna be about a half hour of us talking BS about wrestling. And boy, do we have some news that's hot off the presses. I guess we should start out with the obvious thing, right? Daniel Bryan, or Bryan Danielson, as he is known throughout the rest of the world that isn't Vince McMahon land. Excuse me. Bryan Danielson and Adam Cole, baby, have shown up in All Elite Wrestling. As we spoke about. There we go. Sorry.
Are you vomiting over there?
No. I had a sandwich go down the wrong pipe. But yes, Adam Cole and Bryan Danielson, two huge acquisitions for All Elite Wrestling, have shown up. But the sad part is, Adam Cole is All Elite. I mean, Adam Cole is in the Elite. What are your thoughts on that, Fuzz?
The best thing in the world. That's what I think about it. And well worth it.
I already can't stand the Elite, so this is gonna make it worse.
Make it worse or make it even better? I want to say even better.
Well, I mean, you say tomato, I say tomato. But Adam Cole's theme song is pretty awesome. It's a Rage Against the Machine clone done by a group called Age Against the Machine. Yeah, no joke. And they're awesome. They did the Degeneration X theme song from many moons ago. It's those guys. So yes, he came in and he super kicked Jungle Boy and is now with the Elite. And then as soon as he announced that, Bryan Danielson popped out, and it started out as Flight of the Valkyries and ended up as something else entirely.
Right.
I know you're not a fan of the theme song, Fuzz,
What theme song?
for Daniel Bryan.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. It starts out and catches you right off bat, and you're like, "Oh, I know who that is" right away, just because of the start of the song. But then it goes into something completely different, basically, and which is fine, makes sense. He's in a completely different area than the WWE, so he can't really have the same exact, uh, music. I mean, even though it is, you know, public music, basically. So it's up to him. I'm happy for him.
Yeah, I mean, he's made it known that he's in AEW to wrestle. Um, he has also said that he loves Vince McMahon, but also feels like he was overprotective. Um, and I guess there is some truth behind that. But at the same time, Bryan still has to be careful. He really does. Um, so I expect him to have a little bit more of a high risk move set, but not too much of a high risk move set. Because one move can still kill you. You know?
Yeah.
As far as Adam Cole goes, and this will be a segue into our next topic, man, did Adam Cole dodge a bullet. Oh my lord. First of all, Adam Cole is phenomenal. You and I had talked about this. Adam Cole is phenomenal. His body of work is amazing. But he really did dodge a bullet because we found out what the meeting with Vince McMahon. We found out what the meeting with Vince McMahon was all about. Apparently, their plan was to put Adam Cole on the main roster on Raw and make him the heel manager for Keith Lee. And then they wanted to change his name because Adam Cole could not have the same last name as Michael Cole. And it was going to be more of a Leo Rush and Bobby Lashley relationship. I'm gonna let you sound off on this because I know you got a lot to say, and so do I.
Not really. I don't have a whole lot to say. It's just, comes straight down to, well, I'm just paraphrasing everything because, like I said, only got a half hour. Don't have enough time to really dig into it. So, uh, long and short of things, they just basically gave him the big FU middle finger. We don't believe in you. So there you go.
Yeah. A guy that has a tremendous body of work, they don't believe it. This guy's been in Japan. He's been in Ring of Honor. He's been on Impact a couple times, I think, and they just don't believe in him.
But his large body of work has been NXT and just killing it.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Like you said to me yesterday, just a badass persona that they were just gonna kill off.
just like Karrion Cross. But honestly, they just didn't believe in him to be more than a manager. And I think it really was a way for them to say they're going to give him $1 million contract and then just let him go and be like, boy, we need to do more cutting around trimming the fat, so to speak, and have another person let go. And then wait 3 months for them to, let them have to wait 3 months.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know what I don't know sorry. I don't know what I don't know what Vince McMahon and Bruce Pritchard are smoking over there, but I want some. Uh
No, I don't. I don't want anything that they're saying. You know, when it comes to WWE, and remember what Triple H said. If you don't like the product that we're putting out, then don't watch it. Don't stay there and boo them or whatever. It's like, one, fuck you. Two, the only thing around at the time was just your thing. And three, now that there is a viable fucking competitor financially, fine. I'm not watching you anymore. I'm gonna just stick with watching AEW.
yeah. Yeah. Um Real quickly though, we would be remiss if we didn't wish um Triple H speedy recovery. He had an open heart procedure done. Um and is said to be recovering at home.
Yep.
So get well, Triple H.
Yeah, obviously, no matter what, if someone's, got a real issue, then obviously I don't wish the worst on them. But as for like running a business, why would you want to say screw you, leave us alone? We don't want people to boo us. We just want cheers. How do you not want to get better with actually people putting out constructive criticisms that you could actually learn from and really uh, turn the boat around?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I really do think if they gave the reins to Triple H, that they would be in a much better position. He showed it with his body of work in NXT, but unfortunately it wasn't good enough for Vince, who was all up in arms about losing the Wednesday Night Wars to what I consider to be the new hotness in AEW.
Well, Triple H is the one that said don't watch it. Why are you watching it if you don't like it? It's like, well, because you're the only one there. So that's on him, not Vince, for saying that.
Yeah, no, but also ultimately, I think when Vince takes over, he's gonna kill that NXT brand.
Yeah, yeah.
It's gonna be destroyed, and it's sad because Triple H built something real solid over there.
Yep.
He did. He built something real solid.
So I got something here real quick. It's some bigger news. This came after the Dynamite that we're going to watch. So
Yeah.
apparently, MJF, which I know you don't like him or whatever, but anyway, he has a promo and then he goes in on Brian Pillman Jr.'s sister that's pregnant apparently. Because he's getting heat. So apparently the day after or something like that, Brian Pillman puts a tweet up there. In a bizarre turn of events, the encounter between my pregnant sister and Maxwell Jacob Friedman sent my sister into contractions late last night, and she's expecting to have a baby today or tomorrow. My nephew is about to have the same birthday as me. Surreal week. Now, there's Maxwell had to hop in here and say something back. So, Maxwell said, I destroyed this inbred family so bad even the fetus wanted to be as far away from it as possible. Ha 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 ha.
Fuck. Oh, wow.
I love that man. That was great.
Wow. No, we have clearly different philosophies on MJF. Um I understand that you're trying to get heat. I understand it. But when you are he said something about Pillman's mother in that promo. I believe
Oh, I
he
don't
called her
remember.
Methany, and her name is Melanie, as a means to get on her about her use of methamphetamines. And I guess that really, maybe it upset the sister and caused her to go into labor. I don't know. I don't know how the female anatomy
Like I
works.
said,
I don't know.
I'm not even talking about the female anatomy. I'm just saying we haven't seen what he said to her yet to see how everybody took it. I'm just saying that's what the tweet says, you know. So until we
I
watch it,
mean,
I'm not
I
going to
get
really
it.
comment on the actual promo.
I was just providing context.
Right, I'm just saying, but we haven't even seen the promo to see how everybody actually took it. They might
Yeah,
not.
I
They might
mean,
have just laughed it off.
there will be. I mean, look, obviously MJF is a good worker.
Plus, it's a
And
promo.
obviously,
Like if you're expecting these people to take promos like real life, if you're taking from that tweet saying that what he did is what caused this and that as like being real, as opposed to them not just using it as an angle, then come on, you're looking way too hard into wrestling.
I mean, that might just be what I'm doing there. But
Because the fact is, he's an up and coming star. He needs a lot of work on the mic. And what better way to have him work with someone who's great on the mic and great in the ring?
well, I wouldn't say Maxwell is burning down the house in the ring either. But
A lot better than that kid.
I mean, he's still young, and I'm willing to give Brian Pillman the benefit of the doubt just because his name is Brian Pillman Jr. and you know, hopefully the apple doesn't fall far from the tree because Flying Brian was great.
Yeah, but like I said, he's only got like what, a year or two under his belt, so he's still got a lot of work left ahead of him.
I mean, I'm with you in the sense that I think that putting him in there with MJF is only gonna help him progress his career further because obviously MJF is good, but there is still a lot more for MJF to do,
Yeah,
to
of
get
course he
better,
does.
and I think he will ultimately.
I mean,
Um,
of course he does. He him is, well, he's not no spring chicken when it comes to wrestling either. But it's kind of one of those things like he's obviously good. If he wasn't, he wouldn't be the leader of the Pinnacle. If he wasn't, he wouldn't had all those matches with freaking Jericho. If he wasn't, then he wouldn't be renounced as one of the best talkers in the business. So
yeah,
I give him all the respect he deserves
yeah,
because he has earned it.
yes, he has.
And just being a bad guy. So what? He doesn't break character in, when he's outside of the of thing or whatever because he believes in, kayfabe or whatever. Or maybe he's just an
Yeah,
asshole. I don't care. The fact is, he sticks to whatever he's given. If he's a good guy, he's a good guy. But if he's a bad guy, he's just better as a bad guy, in my opinion.
well, to be fair, I don't think he ever was a good guy. I think he was pulling the wool over people's eyes since he got there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know,
I think that's the way that they wanted to do his character.
but I am a fan of MJF. I just sometimes I think he just goes a little overboard, just a little bit.
I mean, what? I mean, honestly, I would think Edge has done worse promos. I mean, the fucking sex scene or sex Monday Night Sex Raw or whatever. Like, come on, that was so stupid.
Oh, the live sex
Yeah.
celebration.
So, like I said, I've seen way worse. Yeah, I don't want to comment on the promo itself. I was just commenting on the tweet at hand and the way he came back, and it was just like, oh, even the fetus wanted to leave. It's just fucking great.
I mean, that's a that would be something that would be something that I think Bobby the Brain Heenan would say.
Yeah, yeah. Honestly, if we're going back in the day, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's he can cut a good heel promo. He really can. But yeah, I I'm with you there. I'm with you there. But also and the final bit of news, at least on my end, and it's not so much news anymore. I mean, I think it's public knowledge that Bray Wyatt or Wyndham Rotunda is slated, not slated. It's almost a certainty that he's gonna debut at AEW's Full Gear.
I thought you said they only did these like uh 4 times a year for like their big pay-per-views, or is Full Gear like something that is Full Gear on a Wednesday? Is it one of those type of kind of like pay-per-view things that they,
No,
or is it
no,
an actual pay-per-view? You know, like
it's a
how they
pay
had
per
like
view.
Fighter Fest for like two both Wednesdays, you know?
It's it's a pay per view. Their four majors are uh All Out, Double or Nothing, um, Revolution, and Full Gear.
Hmm. Okay. I was just surprised that they would have it so close to All Out. That's all. Because it's like All Out was literally on September, and they're looking to do it in October, or are they looking to do it in November?
Probably November.
Probably in November. Even that seems like it's kind of close, considering that's only like a 2 months, you know, out of whenever they had theirs in September. Uh,
I mean, I would have thought they would have had Wyatt, oh, or Rotunda. I'm just gonna call him Wyatt.
right.
I would have thought they were just gonna have him debut at Arthur Ashe Stadium, which is gonna be their biggest crowd in AEW history. I think they said because that's the one in New York.
Mm, yeah, maybe.
But I don't think his
Who knows?
uh
Hmm?
I don't think his non compete is up.
Not until like the 29th of October. That's why I was saying it might be like November, or I thought maybe they would push it back to at least December before they had the Full Gear. This way, it had like 3 months for more of these stories to really fulfill, you know, because you got like the Dark Order kind of falling apart, which is interesting that it's really going through now with them falling apart now that, you know, Rotunda's almost out of his 90-day complete compete clause, you know.
Yeah.
Um, so I like to see where that goes for obviously tonight, and then them Rampage, or sorry, for this Dynamite and then Rampage if they have anything going on there. When it comes to like a promo, I would assume they probably have like a small promo or something like that, because there's only 3 matches, which is like the women's tag, El Idolo, and Brian Pillman Jr. versus somebody, not Maxwell yet.
Caster.
Caster, yeah. So it should be pretty good. So
It's gonna be a good show.
I think so, yeah.
I do feel like with the exception of Andrade and Pac. I do feel like this is more of a second-rate show. Because you're not really having any real big main event people fight tonight.
Why not?
Um, no, because you said the 3 matches already.
Yeah. I mean, you got Ruby Soho versus you know, her group there, and then you got which she's in going to be in the main event, and you obviously DMD is going to be there. The only one that's definitely below the mid cards is Brian Pillman Jr. at the moment, but Andrade, Pac, you know, he might not have a title, but fuck, man, can those guys wrestle? So I'm really excited for that match.
Like I said,
I just hope
I
that
think
they put it in the right way. That's all.
I think Brian Pillman will end up being first.
I hope he's in the middle, honestly.
Um, no, I think they'll start off with him.
Well,
And
yeah,
th-
that'd be all right. Yeah.
and then I think it'll be the women, and if they're smart, they'll have Andre on. I keep calling him Andre. Yeah, Andre the Giant versus Hulk Hogan. No, they'll have Andrade and Pac close the show.
Yeah, I don't like they're sometimes you're like surprised because they're like, oh shit, you're gonna have Kenny Omega and them go out already, and then they finish with something a little weaker. It's like you gotta end it also really strong. So the best thing, in my opinion, would either be is Pac. I don't think there's any other way to go around it. Andrade and Pac should end the show. As for beginning the show, I guess it could work up to be pretty good. I was thinking the women should go first with the tag team because I think it's going to be a good match and it would be a great way to start it. And then you'd have the middle where it has that little bit of a lull with Brian Pillman Jr. And then you finish hard. You know what I mean? That's the way
Yeah.
I looking at it. Is like you're excited when you come in and you're having a great time, and then you have that little low there where if you need to go to the bathroom, there you go. This is the match to do it. And then you come back and get ready for the final bout with Pac and Andrade.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I think the first 2 matches are interchangeable. Either way, you end up with Andrade and Pac.
Yeah, well, the only reason I say that is because you got Ruby Soho there. There's someone that really knows what she's doing, and you have who's her tag partner, which is Rio, I think. So you have the other one there that's really knows what they're doing. They're still well known, so that would be a great one to start out with, as opposed to 2 people that nobody really knows.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
have that midsection where people can take a little pee break or whatever if they want to, because it'll only be about a good 10-minute, bout anyway.
Which, again, guys, I want to remind you because I'm always astounded by this fact. Rio has been wrestling since she was 9,
Mm-hmm.
which is crazy, and she looks like she's about 12, which awesome.
Yeah, she's like what 24 now or something like that.
Yeah, it's Japanese people drink from the fountain of youth because they could be 60 and look like they're still 20. It's kind of insane. I like watching her. I think she is a little bit green and needs to adjust to the pace of the style of wrestling over here
Right.
a bit. All in all, though, I think she's good. She's obviously got the experience. So you got two experienced people going in there with Ruby and Riho. But I'm interested to see what DMD and them pull out tonight.
Yeah. All right. So that is 30 minutes on the news. Last bit of any news or information that you want to put out there before we move on to watch AEW All Elite Dynamite.
Play Hades. I mean,
Play Hades. Live Hades.
love Hades. No, guys, I think AEW is firing on all cylinders, and I can't wait to see what's next.
Myself, for one last thing before we start this, I think when it comes to shows, AEW is bar none, leagues ahead of the WWE. I think WWE by far has like the more I would say refined talent, especially when it comes to like doing promos and stuff like that. But at the same time, they are held back to being able to really put on a show. So I would love to see them broaden their abilities afterwards, after that refining, and going on to the indies and stuff like that, or going to AEW to better it. But yeah, as for like tag teams and stuff like that, they are just knocking it out of the park, and that is enough for me to be said. Can't not say too much good things about AEW and what they're doing. So yeah, here we go. We got a load of matches tonight, as you can see. We have Jon Moxley versus Suzuki. We have Ruby Soho versus Jamie Hayter, which I'm pretty sure you're excited for that. We have Dante Martin versus Will Hobbs. And then we have Dustin Rhodes versus Malakai Black, which I'm really excited to see where that goes. I'm hoping for an actual match because I feel, for me, the other one just didn't do it for me. Too much. Like, I get it was supposed to be a squash match. It was just too much of a squash match. Let's see here. And then we have Dustin. Wait, did I put him on there twice? I did. I'm an idiot. And then we have the interviews with CM Punk and Daniel Bryan, and also Adam Cole, baby. So yeah, that is what we got to look forward to, plus whatever promos they have throughout the night. So we're gonna do this a little different. We're gonna be adding some audio to it. We're gonna do our best. If you don't hear like their entrance music, that's because I hit mute. Other than that, let's have a hell of a show. How about it?
Let's hope that Google doesn't take us down.
As long as I'm being good with the audio, I think we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and restart. Turn it down a little bit. And I will bring up the audio so I can listen to it on the show, because I need to get that perfect for everything.
I think we let the
Oh, do you think I have to reset it again? Yeah, dang it. That's all right. Sorry, guys. I didn't think we let it set that long, but apparently we did.
It's a not so live reaction.
Yeah, it's a not so live reaction, but it's live enough. Put it that way. Pause. What do you mean pause playback?
We missed on Wednesday night, but we're good. We're back.
Let's see here. Apparently this shit's ready. Just being annoying. Where am I? Yes. The hell is my thing? Where's my thing?
Xfinity, please cooperate with us.
Yeah, where's my thing at, man? Where's my thing at?
I'd rather not answer that.
In your butt, in your butt.
No. No.
Come on. Show yourself.
Show yourself.
There we go. There we go. All right, let's go. Keep going back a little bit. Going back, going back, going back, going back, going back. Can you see? All right,
I
there we go.
can. Oh yeah, I forgot they said that Sarah Logan was at All Out to watch Ruby Soho debut.
Oh, really?
Former Riot Squad member.
So he made him tap to the walls of Jericho, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Giant freaking go to sleep. Baby.
I love the way he sold that kick.
Oh yeah, he KO'd him.
He just.
I'm surprised he didn't, I don't know, hit him with like his finisher.
He just planked. He planked.
It's Wednesday night and you know what time it is. Well, technically it's Friday midday for us.
It is.
It would have been. It would have been
Friday day.
It would have been Wednesday night.
Yes, it would have. Yeah, exactly. It would have, yes.
So who are we getting to first, do you think? Who's number one? Who's coming out?
I think it might be Dante and Powerhouse. That's what I'm going with.
Dante and Powerhouse?
It's so refreshing to see him being called Bryan Danielson. Danielson again?
Yeah. Or the American Dragon.
Yep.
I don't know. I think we could see the I'm thinking we could see Dark Order, sorry, first. Oh, it's Malakai. Malakai Black. I would love to have the music on for this for everybody, but I can't.
Yeah.
I'll turn it back on so everybody can hear everything afterwards and see what see how this goes. I hope this goes good for the stream and we don't get nailed for anything.
Are they starting with Malakai?
Yep, they're starting with Malakai.
What a swerve! Then this match is not gonna go very long.
I love his entrance.
You know what I'm saying? This match is not gonna go long by any means. Then though.
Why not?
Because they're leading off with it.
I don't know. I don't think Dustin's gonna be the one that they have laid down. They already did that with that other kid. I mean, they could, but I don't think so.
Come on, they're booked.
He looks so cool.
Oh yes, he looks like a Viking version of Shao Kahn.
Right.
All he needs is the Warhammer.
And then he come back and says, like, that's an actual skull, someone's skull.
You weak, pathetic fool. Oh my god, it's getting worse.
Why
It's
is that?
getting worse.
Why is that?
No, I'm saying his face. It's going.
Oh, yeah.
It's going down the face.
Dustin Rhodes.
Wow.
Doing, 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 is all you see his foot.
I like Dustin, but he's looking a little old.
Oh, come on. Give him credit.
I'm giving him credit. Trust me. He just looks a little old.
I mean, he's
But
one of
hey,
those guys that, yes, is from the older era, but he's not as beat up or has all the issues like Sting or like Stone Cold or any of those guys, you know?
hey, why you gotta bring Sting in this? Oh,
Because they all
oh,
have like
oh.
debilitating neck issues.
The man
It's
hadn't dropped.
going to be good.
Man, do I love Malakai though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Holy shit! That was a hell of a German. He ripped him right off the fucking ropes.
Malakai was one of those talents, you know as well as I do, underutilized.
Oh, yeah. Malakai has been so underutilized. All right, I think I got the audio perfect. I can get that out of my ear now. I can think about what I'm saying.
Yes, sir. Oh.
Well, I think that JR, you get this right. He can't rush into something with Malakai. Maybe he was going for that Canadian destroyer, possibly there. Whoa. Dustin likes to use the Canadian destroyer.
Oh, table's getting used. Plus, I tell you what, Dustin has never looked this good in the WWE. He's always looked way more thicker, like fatter. You know what I mean?
Thick. My man, thick.
And I think it is because you don't see these guys all the time. They're able to go and heal up. They're able to hit the gym and stay fit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As opposed to being on the road for damn near 300 days a year.
And honestly, I like the fact that they started up their own wrestling school, because if I'm a wrestler, I want. There's no other family that I want.
Uh-oh. You were saying?
There's no other family that I want training me other than the Rhodes. The Rhodes have a long pedigree in making great wrestlers.
Oh yeah, yeah. We just don't talk about QT Marshall.
We're going to hear him up next right here live on Dynamite. Anxious to hear how his thoughts are after this first match, and of course.
So far, so good. This match has kept me way more in tune so far compared to that match against the no name kid, man. Like,
yeah, Big Shotty Lee.
Yeah, I like it whenever they have Malakai or someone who's supposed to be a beast. Someone who's supposed to be a beast. Actually, you know, you see him go through hell to be that beast, you know. And not only that, he gives out that damage also, you know. Like, when it's just so one-sided, it's just like, no. I want to be entertained. Plus, like I said, the other guy didn't come out of that match with any type of, like, you know, steam whatsoever.
Yeah.
Can I just
Yeah,
say,
no,
thank you for not laying down, Dustin. I'm just saying laying down and staying in that headlock for a good 2 minutes before getting up. Like, he was out of that within like 30 seconds. They were up and ready to go again.
Sure. There goes your vertical base advantage that Dustin normally has. It's been negated.
I mean, they could have laid there for a minute or two before they did anything.
Barred up like that, figure four on that leg. It's a nasty submission.
It's not a, it's not the ankle lock. It's something. It's an ankle bar.
Across the leg.
it's almost like a modified heel hook knee bar type thing.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's it. Listen, that's what you have to do. You men know that. You have to go after that injury. You see that you got a problem.
Keep
Or
it up.
as I call it, a figure WTF. I have no idea what it is.
Right. I say it. Those kicks to the leg are really gonna start adding up, so you got to be careful.
Yeah.
Dustin's gonna have to be careful.
And the thing is,
Dustin,
Tony, Dustin, he's got
what
like
you
a
doing, boy?
of sorts. He's won 13 of his 14 past matches, so that in itself is impressive. Malakai knows that. Oh, man, we're going to hammer throw him into the other corner, and Dustin just went down in a heap that time.
Can I just say thank you for also telling that story with him kicking it and now him selling the shit out of it.
Might be right.
Somewhat sadistic smile, to say the very least.
Are you not entertained?
When you have a man who's as talented
Yes, I am.
as a Malakai Black, and then he has confidence on top of that.
Love what he's doing with the face paint, man. I kind of hope that he ends up getting a full face paint job one of these days.
Yeah, I think I read somewhere that the whole story behind it was to obviously it's obviously like keep it going from the WWE, but at the same time it was like it had to start with the whole like his eye getting injured in the WWE, and now it's infected, and now that it's infected, it's what's caused him to be, I guess, a bad guy. And whoa, what the hell? He went for the power slam and missed. Damn. So that's kind of like, I guess, the reason why it's spreading is that it's making him, the evilness is taking over his body type deal. So I think that's an interesting story, the way that if that's really what's going on. So if he becomes a good guy, then he'll lose the face paint all of a sudden, because then his eye won't be infected, quote unquote,
I think you're right, JR. I think he wanted that Canadian destroyer.
You were right, man. This match went on a lot longer than I was expecting it to.
I'm loving the offensive from both sides. I'm loving the offensive for both sides.
You're looking inside as Dustin is just pounding away now. Malakai, quickness, man.
Oh, damn.
Oh, right behind the knee.
Yeah, fell from the freaking second rope.
Right behind the knee.
Oh, this has got to be it. He's gonna be looking for some black mass here, isn't he? Oh, fuck.
Oh.
God damn, that was a hell of a knee. Well, we knew that wasn't going to happen. That wasn't going to get the pin.
Should have gotten the pin, though, because that was a hellacious kick.
That was a knee, man. Oh, there's some more of the story. There's his brother's boot.
If you'll recall, when Malakai with that spinning heel kick knocked him flat out. Well, obviously, Malakai planted that.
Wow, is he gonna put it on it?
Yeah, he's just gonna he's gonna show it to him, try and piss him off, I guess. Or, playing the mind games. He's doing a great job, as a heel, doing the mind games and everything.
Yeah. I've never complimented Malakai on his tattoos, but he's really got some good ones.
Oh yeah.
Maybe this was a bad move, guys. It might have been. It motivated Dustin, it seems. Go to the midsection, man, Dustin.
Oh my God, he did the Canadian Destroyer? Holy hell. Oh, almost a 3.
One of these days, we have to do a counter with how many times in AEW we've seen the Canadian Destroyer.
That's true. The question is from what I understand, they're trying to limit the amount of like moves that you see that are the same. So this way you're not getting wore out seeing the same move in every single match. So we'll have to sit back and see if that's actually true or not. Because I'm sure there's somebody on there tonight that could do a Canadian Destroyer, but if they don't do it, we'll be surprised. Put it that way.
We have seen the Destroyer a bunch of times.
Oh yeah, it's a
In
devastating
AEW.
move, man. Uh-oh. Oh shit.
Oh wow!
Got
Wow!
his
That's
face right off it.
there's the black mass. There it is. Ooh.
The black mass shoulder attack.
Oh, he didn't nail it. He didn't nail it.
Nope, but the
That was a
damage
botch.
was done by the steel. Oh,
That
he's
was a
bleeding.
botch.
Someone's bleeding. Yeah, he must have hit hard.
I think that might be a botch.
That might have been a slight botch on Dustin's side. Actually hitting himself.
Or Malakai's side with kicking him in the shoulder.
Oh, you're talking about the shoulder kick? Yeah, no, I mean that was definitely a botch. I mean, here's the thing. Dustin's no short guy. So getting your foot up there, you're gonna have to really reach. Yeah, Lucha Bros.
The Lucha Brothers. Damn, bro. We gotta watch that and react to that.
Oh yeah, we gotta somehow get a hold of All Out and really react to it. And really see it. Like, we know who wins now, but like I want to see the match, man. But like I said before, we're only gonna watch the first 2 hours, and then we'll come back the day after or whatever, and watch the other 2, so we can give each match the respect that it deserves. Because the way we did the last one, I was so tired, and so spent.
Right. Right. Yeah. I completely agree with you. Completely agree with you.
Saved me so much on my insurance. Brought you a little something special.
Parker, State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
You're the man, man.
You want the real deal? Like a good neighbor, State Farm.
AEW, man, really hitting on all cylinders.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh,
This company is really hitting their stride nicely, I think.
I like to think so. Like I said, that match was worth it. That is a great way to start out the event. That is pretty damn strong. If we're talking about for a first match, like I would grade that one a good like 3.5. If we want to go 0.8, I would go 0.8, almost 4-star there. Like it was really, really good. Well over a a 2.5 or something like that, where it's just like meh. No, it's like it's over that for me.
I believe Mick Foley said this in his video, which WWE are furious at Mick.
Oh, we didn't talk about that. Yeah.
Video, by the way, Mick Foley said in his video, it's great that they're getting all these guys from WWE, but his concern is like a lot of other people's concern is that their original roster is gonna get lost in the shuffle, and I kind of agree with that assessment. But again, we'll see.
We'll see. They're really good at what they're really good at is shuffling everybody around, so you don't see just those WWE guys every single day, every single week. At the moment, they're doing it now with the new guys that just come in, but eventually they're gonna go into the back and they're gonna be shuffled in with the rest.
Yeah. I don't want them to be, get too overbogged with talent. You know what I mean?
I think they're making the right moves right now, getting the right people. There will be a point where they stop buying, and they'll really have to think about who they're gonna pull in. But that's not just yet. I mean, we also didn't talk about the possibility of, is it a work, or is it really going to happen that Kevin Owens is looking to jump ship?
I believe that's going to happen.
His contract's up, and then guess who else is up around the same time? Sami Zayn. I would love to see those guys let loose. And I know Kevin Owens has been fighting to be able to do his package pile driver, but WWE is so against doing any pile drivers. Same way with brain busters. They don't really allow brain busters that much. Oh, here we go. We got CM Punk coming out, and I can't put on the music.
Has he been fighting for the pile driver? I don't think they'll ever budge on
Yeah,
that. Yeah,
he's been fighting ever since he's been in there to get it allowed into WWE wrestling since he's been there. From what I was watching.
I don't think they'll ever budge on that, man.
Yeah, so I would love to see them let loose and maybe come in as a tag team and really bring up that tag team division in AEW. Not that it's not great now, but could you imagine those guys working with the younger groups, like the Varsity Blondes and all them? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They don't have to go for the titles. They could just be there to really make the younger groups better. Plus, they still have so much time left on them as it is, just age-wise. So,
if you notice, they barely let Owens do the pop-up powerbomb anymore.
Oh, I know. He's just the stunner man anymore.
He's Stone Cold Canadian Austin.
Right. I would love to see. I'd love to see Sami Zayn bring back more of his El Generico stuff, But we don't see that stuff anymore. It's too flippy dippy, high fly, spotty waddy, And if it goes wrong, someone gets mad, Oh, here we go.
Am I allowed to turn on my stream on my end, or will you hear mine?
I don't know. Maybe.
Can you hear mine?
Not at the moment, no.
All right, so I turned mine up a bit.
Never gonna lie to you. I didn't know what it was gonna be like. I didn't know if I had what it takes. But I'm here to tell you, it's like riding a violent bicycle.
Right.
Riding a violent bicycle.
And I want to jump in this ring with my gear on.
You still got it.
You know what else we got? We got Carl Gotch trained King of Pancrase, Minoru Suzuki.
Yeah.
He's taken on in one hell of a main event that I, the wrestling fan, will be watching just like all of you.
Oh, John Moxley's in the main event with Suzuki.
John Moxley.
Okay, well, we know what the main event is. That's awesome.
You are legitimately an angel.
For now. Until MJF comes out.
side of the ring, and seriously, you are an angel. Thank you very much.
Yeah, God bless her.
Who saw the pay-per-view? Ruby Soho. Adam Cole. Bryan Danielson.
Yes, Chance. I would
Love it
say,
so much.
I'd say, if the fans are gonna say F you to Vince, and if I was a part, I'd say the same thing. Just keep going. Yes, 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 fans.
What's next? And I said,
Even if Bryan can't do it, you can do it because Vince can't stop you. You know.
so Cincinnati, I would like to hear it. What's next for CM Punk?
Oh, so he wants us to let him know what's next. Who's next? I'm hearing Moxley.
These people are saying Moxley.
Hey, I've had it. Stevie,
got a Pillman over
Stevie,
here.
get me a mic, please. What do you mean? Just get me a mic. Stevie, thanks.
What's going on with Taz?
Choice.
What's he do? JR?
Hey,
How about Kenny Omega, man? Come on.
Hey,
are you seriously interrupting me?
listen, I'm really, ladies and gentlemen, just give me a second, please. Just be quiet for. All right, hold on.
Out of respect, I'll let you speak, but don't ever interrupt me again.
Well, no, here's the thing. Hey, listen, I'm trying to be a gentleman, but now you want to be a tough guy. Here's the thing, tough guy.
Oh, now he's
I know
pissed.
you a long time.
Now he's pissed.
Of this bullshit love fest that you're doing. Okay? So you had a match. You had a match with Darby, and you were very impressive. But I'm going to tell you this right now, my man. Don't you ever mention out of your mouth any members of Team Taz that you want to face. Don't you ever do that. Don't you ever do that.
Wait.
Nobody mentioned anybody from
Oh,
Team
yes, you
Taz.
did. On
Like
social
literally,
media,
I said,
all these friggin'
who do you
interviews.
guys want to see me wrestle? Nobody mentioned Team Taz at all.
Now, hold on. Hey, yes, you did. On interviews, radio spots, your ass is everywhere. I'm telling you, Punk, don't do it.
Boy, that was out of left field from Taz. I don't even know if that was really worth the promo.
We got a situation here.
I think we're gonna get something surprising here.
Because I have known you a long time, because I do respect you. Send Starks. Send Hook. Send me Hobbs. And listen, check it out. All four of you, beat me if you can.
Oh,
Survive if I let you.
he's pulling that from Taz's own saying. Damn, son. Damn, son.
I love Punk.
Well, Malakai Black's done. We know what the Moxley when Moxley's gonna be here then. So what's next? You think we're gonna see the Dante Martin Will Hobbs or? Oh, okay. Well, that answers that.
Yep. I was just about to say, are you not watching?
Well, I was just looking at the thing going across the bottom there. That answers that. We got ourselves some Hobbs and the old Dante Martin.
Let me just say that I like the look of Powerhouse Hobbs. I think he's gonna be a bigger star than anyone thinks. Nice Hulk hands with the
I was going to say the same.
crosses on them. I dig it.
Yep, I was going to say the big Hulk hands with Punk crosses on them. Yeah.
I dig
Hulk
it.
smash.
Nice creativity.
Shower yet, right?
did.
Oh, you did? Okay. I just want to update my list of who showered.
Yeah,
Okay.
I did. Thank you.
Got the old pound going on. The old pound town. I think there will become a point when Punk does turn bad and just becomes all about himself, but that's just not right now.
Look, I don't think fans will ever not like him.
No, but he's really done a lot of his best work when he was a bad guy. You know what I mean?
Yes, but I realize now it's gonna be really hard to turn Punk heel.
Not really.
It's gonna be.
If anybody's can do it, it'll be Punk. Ye old commercials. So far, man, I am interested. I am interested.
Codicus Rhodesicus.
Huh?
I said Codicus Rhodesicus.
Codicus Rhodesicus. Wow, that fox looks disgusting and scary.
Yes.
Kind of looks like one of those what the hell
you
they
know what?
called
It
from
looks
Cat in a
like-
Hat?
No, it looks like the first iteration of Sonic the Hedgehog before they fixed him.
Kinda, yeah. But
The
also
movie.
still like from that Cat in a Hat movie in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
Where the fuck those things were, the very weird, ugh. Gah.
By the way, guys, that was a really good movie. The Sonic the Hedgehog movie. Yeah.
Oh, Sonic Hedgehog? Yeah.
If you haven't seen it, watch it. It's really good.
Weren't we supposed to watch it?
Yeah, I think it's still up on Hulu though. No.
I think I have it on Vudu, so we don't have to have the commercials.
The voodoo that you do.
Voodoo that I do. He do, we do.
Dooby dooby doo.
But yeah, as for like Rampage tonight at 9, oh my god. I will be I'll be surprised if they end it with Brian Pillman Jr. I just don't see it happening. I think they learned their lesson from what was it, like 2 weeks ago on Dynamite, ending it the way they did with like the the no-name tag teams. It's like, probably wasn't the best idea. You know?
Rampage is on at 10, bro.
I know. Oh yeah, not 9, 10. My bad. So sorry.
No problems.
So sorry.
I'm so happy.
I'm so happy. Happy.
Some droopy dog. I'm so happy.
Moo.
Hey, it's John Cena.
Yeah, I'll say it's John Cena. He's like, don't get a shot of the back of my head because boy, am I bald. Oh, okay. Now we got. Honestly, I was thinking about this. Santino, or what the hell is this group called again?
Santana and Ortiz.
Yeah, Santana and Ortiz. Don't they have an actual name though?
They're part of the inner circle.
Okay, so it's just Santana and Ortiz. There's no like special name that they give themselves.
Nope.
That's that's what I think's gonna happen.
Soho.
Oh wait, yeah, right. We're back. Okay, I'll talk about them later.
Why are we wasting valuable TV time on the flavor of the week? Because you will become completely irrelevant after Jamie defeats you in this open challenge and after I retain my women's world championship title. Hello, Brittany. It's nice to see you. Tony.
Yes.
Do you know that Britt and I have known each other for quite some time? I actually helped her break into this industry.
Really?
So I know what you're doing. I know why you call yourself so many nicknames. What is it? The role model, is it? The face of the AEW women's division. Right. Oh, and my personal favorite, the baddest bitch on the block. You call yourself all these things and remind everybody who you are so they don't see everything that you're not. Whoa. And just to let you know, this is my block now.
Let me remind you of the epic nickname, the Women's World Champion. And let's talk about yours, the Runaway. Why do you go run away to catering where you spent the last 4 years of your life?
Oh my God.
Wow. Wow.
I need to rest from my title match at All Out. But
That was a very
dose of whoop-ass.
wow.
Of Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. Bye.
I know she's your girl,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna whoop her ass.
Heating up for sure.
Business
Wow.
picking up.
I don't know what to make of that promo, man.
Right? That was a hell of a promo. Talk about coming back and biting her.
It's very very seldom that a promo renders me speechless.
Well, it's like I said before, Britt Baker, when it comes to a promo, she's had some fire promos as of recent, so I'm not surprised from her.
I mean, that was straight up mentioning WWE without mentioning WWE.
Oh, I know. But I'm just saying, like,
'Cause
it
they
was
put their guys
perfect. It
in
was what it
in that-
needed. It was what it needed to end the promo with.
Oh my Lord, Dante.
Good Lord, Dante going against Hobbs.
Dante stepped in front of a moving.
Did somebody get the number of that truck that just ran poor Dante over?
Escalate.
I don't know.
That's how we ride in style, you know, Team Taz. That's kind of our thing, you know.
Well, Taz, glad to see you settle down here a little bit, buddy.
I'm good. I'm
Shut
good,
up,
Tony. I've calmed
Taz.
down a little bit.
Can't stand your ass.
I don't just take too much disrespect. I don't care if it's CM Punk, whoever. Right now, Dante's about to get driven through the mat. Maybe not.
Interesting.
Maybe not.
Styles here.
I tell you what, you gotta give Dante his credit. Like, the way he uses the ropes is pretty amazing.
Yeah, he's
I mean, there's a lot of high flyers and everything, but some people just really oh my God. Did anybody catch the number of that post?
Straight violence.
What address are we at? I think we should just call it, his new name's called the Postman.
We don't play these freaking games. We hurt people.
he's 20 years old, but he really knows what he's doing, man.
Right. Well, that's what I mean. Like, when it comes to like high flyers, he's above a lot of them.
He's got an attitude.
I wonder if he's part of the Nightmare Academy.
Yeah, exactly. You understand, JR, how athletic.
Who, him?
You know, if they're
Dante?
teaching him.
Manhandling one of the
Oh, I don't know.
I wonder. I wonder.
As far as wins are concerned in AEW right now. We mentioned the 5 straight singles wins. You saw what happened on recently. On Dark
Oh, bam! God damn, that's gotta hurt.
All right, this match will continue.
That freaking railing there is getting destroyed.
Can I just say, an unsung hero of AEW.
Huh?
I love hearing Tony Schiavone again.
Yeah.
After so many years of being out of the business, I love hearing Tony Schiavone again.
Yeah, I like hearing Tony. I like hearing, Jim Ross. It's just sometimes Jim Ross, like you said, he becomes the he becomes the Captain Obvious guy at times. But it's still nice to hear them all on there doing their thing, still at their age,
They are sounds like he needs to be in concussion protocol sometimes.
What's that?
I said JR sounds like he needs to be in concussion protocol sometimes.
Oh. Well, you know, he did say, you know, he's gonna still do this job until he decides that he can't do it anymore, or, you know, till Tony decides that they don't need him anymore. Put it that way. But he's like, I have no reason or want to stop, so
I pray
he's not
that
going
day
anywhere.
never comes. I pray that day never comes, and if that day does come, I hope that he's replaced by Jericho.
I mean, obviously they're working on, you know, having replacements, because who knows how much longer JR's going to really want to keep doing it, or
Or you know,
do it
or
in a
you
competent
know,
way to where they're like, okay, we kind of have to move you to like dark or somewhere else. You know what I mean?
or you know, if Mauro Ranallo is still looking for a job, I think he'd be great for this.
Oh yeah.
It looks to be all
Ooh.
Hobbs right now.
What is it?
That's not a bear hug, bro. That's more like a kind of violate you, kind of old.
Oh, Tacoma is the name. I was gonna say, I was like, is this Super Troopers? Because it looks like everybody from Super Troopers.
For
Yes.
AEW Dynamite.
And now we're back.
It's actually supposed to be.
Excalibur is away on personal business.
Wedding business.
Personal. Ooh.
Willie Hobbs is having
Excalibur's getting hitched. Oh, well, congratulations there, Excalibur.
Dante Martin, who's
I like Excalibur a lot.
destroyed on worldwide TV by Powerhouse Hobbs.
That's probably why there's no JR tonight then, too. Maybe he's like a part of his entourage. Oh, wait, no, there's JR. I don't remember hearing him.
Well, and he's about to, meaning Dante's about to be on the ground even longer after
Guys,
the joint on the face.
Fuzzy completely missed JR.
I did. I didn't hear him. I heard Shivani and I heard Taz.
This is not fun time. You want to hurt your opponent. I'm not saying you want to retire your opponent. You want to beat the hell out of your opponent. I drill that in my men's brain. All of Team Taz members, you hurt your opponent.
Make them pay.
Yes. It's not ballet.
Make him pay.
People who ballet. I love
Yes.
ballets, but this is not ballet. This is whoop-ass time. Okay?
No, there's no ballet going on here tonight.
No.
And speaking of that, our main event still to come. I am so excited about it. John Moxley, Mr. Suzuki.
Yeah, that right there. Like you just said, Moxley and Suzuki still to come.
Look at this kid, though. Still fight, man. Try to get that big man down.
Well, there's no back down in Dante.
Did Taz ever wrestle in Japan?
He's got heart. He's got heart.
I wouldn't doubt it, but I don't know.
He looks like he would have.
Nice. Senton.
That was a standing senton until it wasn't standing.
Yeah. I mean, he got up in the air. You seen him like pause in midair before he flipped over. Like, oh shit.
That was very nice by Dante.
Mm-hmm.
Tell you, man, this kid's earning his TV time. Why do Dante and Hook look so much alike?
Because they do.
So proud of him. Well, watch out.
Oh, dear
Nice.
God.
Nice. Nice.
And, Dante looks like Hook and John Cena put together.
The smaller, faster man.
Kinda.
I didn't expect that to happen. I don't think Hook expected either. He had to get out of the way. I mean, Dante called Hook's bluff.
I haven't seen a swanton that clean since Jeff Hardy.
Big man in here.
It's as if they're playing a game of chicken there, Paz.
Unfortunately, we ate the chicken bones. I don't even know what happens if you lose on the end of chicken. What happens?
That boy's good.
On top now. Here comes.
I don't know.
Here comes Dante. Dante. Oh.
Nice enziguri.
That boy's good.
Back of the head.
I think Hobbs was supposed to get closer for him to kick, so he had to go way out there to grab him with the kick. Oh, I was gonna say he was going for that moonsault. Oh, nice kick.
Looks like he's got a little dinger or something. Something's gone here. There he goes again.
Little chink in his armor. Oh, hell of a power slam.
That's not a power bomb, JR.
It was a power bomb. Well, spine buster.
It was a spine buster.
Well, I said power slam, but either way. Fucking spine buster was devastating. Damn, dude. I wonder if that's his actual, like, finisher or what.
It was a spine buster that Arn Anderson.
I was saying, it looked like the double A there, didn't it?
Yeah. Double A would be proud of that.
Uh-oh. Who's this? Oh, it's this guy. And Lambert. I mean, you really only see Scorpio Sky on freaking Dark. You don't see him on actual Dynamite anymore.
Can I just say, I know this guy's doing his job, but I really can't stand him.
Yeah, I know. I feel the same way. I'm like, he's doing his job, but I really can't stand him.
Like, do we need to see Dan Lambert? Like, honestly, do we?
I would like to see these guys actually in a goddamn tag match instead of him just talking all the time. I mean, he can talk, but how about we see him in like an actual tag match? Let's get him on Dynamite. We know they can wrestle and go. Let's do it, you know? Blah 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 blah. Well.
There's that heel commentary we asked for.
Right.
Fingers through your hair. I am going to take your hair. I am going to shave your head.
Matt Hardy said he wants to cut my hair. Whatever.
Whatever. Yep, that's sounds like Orange Cassidy.
I love Orange.
Whatever.
I love Orange.
Well, all up next is MJF's promo. Ooh, the one we were just talking about.
Massive jack off asshole. I mean, Max.
Mr. Maxwell Friedman.
You jack off.
You jack off. You jack off. You jack off. You jack off. You jack off. You jack off. Boom! Big kick. You know what we haven't seen? We haven't seen that kid there. Ever since he got his contract, we haven't seen him on Dynamite or Rampage.
Fuego.
Fuego, yeah, Fuego.
Fuego. Somebody said, "Hey, no."
Hey now, hey now. I do think like if people wanted to go and see more of like the same people, then you would have to have more of like a set schedule with between Friday nights and Wednesday nights. So this way you knew that, oh, I get to watch these guys on Wednesday, but I get to watch these guys on Friday, and it's like a guaranteed. So this way people know when to watch and whatnot. At the same time, I really like how they're pretty much all not all over the place. It's well designed, so this way last Friday is not the same as this Friday. Last Dynamite's not the same as this Dynamite. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With the
You
same
know,
people.
I said it on Twitter because Seth Rollins was touting the signing of Gable Steveson. He said it's the best wrestler in the world going to the best wrestling company in the world, and I responded to that. I said, "This guy is really a company man." I said, everybody knows AEW is head and shoulders better when it comes to the wrestling aspect of the promotion, which WWE has been completely forgotten about.
Yeah.
Like, it's
That's why I said they have all the talent in the world, but the way that they structure and schedule things is so overproduced that it's just not fun.
like
And
here's the thing, dude, right? They say the pro wrestling community is toxic and everyone should just love wrestling. Well, then if that's the case, then WWE should focus on putting on wrestling.
yeah,
Focus on that.
yep. Oh, there we go. MJF coming out
Yeah,
with his generic generic music.
I'm keeping my stream on mute. Not really.
I gotta
do one
say,
of
I
those.
am getting used to it, but it's kind of one of those things where I still feel it like feels though it's like pretty generic.
Yeah, it's like one of those SmackDown Here Comes the Pain uh theme songs.
Right. Here we go. Let's see this promo. You tapped out.
Prior to Sunday, I beat that stumbling schmuck, Chris Jericho, 3 times. And that Sunday, I beat him a 4th, and I beat him clean, smack dab in the middle of the ring. But after the bell was rung and my music was hit, the match was restarted due to extreme bias against me.
Sure.
And there's bias against me because everybody in the back wants to be me. But I wouldn't expect a bunch of people to understand what I'm saying since you are all from Shit-Cincinnati.
Shit-Cincinnati. That's a good one.
Now I'm fully aware all of you people are gonna go on Twitter in all caps. Oh, cheap heat, MJF, it's not fair. Cheap heat. Let me make something crystal.
He just makes me think of like old school Jericho.
I mean every single word that comes out of my mouth when I say that Cincinnati, Ohio is the biggest dumpster fire in the world.
It's a fair point. Oh, come on, Taz. It's one of the great wrestling cities.
It's called the Midwest because every single thing in it is mid. Skyline Chili. Mid. Your Cincinnati Reds who haven't won a World Series since 1990. Mid.
The Reds suck.
And every single person who lives here is mid. do something about it. How about you jump the guardrail so I can beat the crap out of everybody in this podunk town?
Yeah,
Oh wait, that's right, you won't, because you're all cowards. And look at what we got here in the front row, huh? Linda, don't you dare make eye contact with me, honey. I'll knock your teeth down your throat.
Oh boy.
Too far.
He's getting sassy.
I'm looking at you, 16 and pregnant.
16 and pregnant.
Your daddy the father of that child? Oh, I'm sorry, Roseanne. You got something to say? Should I come over to her? Okay.
Security needs to stop this.
What you got for me, preggers?
I'll have you know that I'm Cincinnati's own Bryan Pillman, the loose cannon's daughter.
The loose cannon, baby. Love Bryan Pillman.
That certainly would explain your vile looks, so...
She gives him the finger. Look at the guy behind him. Oh my god. I can't believe he said that.
There you go, BP.
Pillman Jr., a proud Cincinnatian.
Kids hurt enough, guys.
Fuzzy, you got something to say about his Bengal jersey?
Yeah, that's the Bengals. They bangle it every time.
Hey, Maxwell jerk-off, Friedman.
Shut your mouth!
I hear you're out here talking trash about my hometown and worst of all, my family. Now, Max, we all know you had a really good silver spoon upbringing. And you probably think that where you're from is the greatest place on earth. But I'm here to tell you that where I'm from is a city that breeds badasses.
Ooh.
Badasses like Bryan Pillman. Badasses like John Moxley. MJF, you may be from luxurious Long Island, but I'm Bryan Pillman Jr. I'm from the streets of Cincinnati. Welcome to the jungle.
Welcome to the dungle.
Welcome to the jungle.
Well, we have beautiful beaches on Long Island. I just wanted to point that out. Come on.
We got
Sound
beautiful
like
beaches
jungle.
on Long Island. Wasn't a bad promo from him. I'll give him that.
Let me get this straight, Junior. You thought it was a good idea to go toe-to-toe on the microphone with MJF? Logical. You know, Pillman, it's a real shame that your drug-addicted mother, Methany...
Oh my god. That's a hell of a...
I meant to say Melanie. Hey. It's a real shame that she could have birthed around, I don't know, 500 different second-generation wrestlers. But unfortunately for me, she forgot to do to you what she did to all the other prospects, and that, my friend, is swallow. Hold on, Wardlow. I'm sorry, buddy. Are you gonna help me just like you did this past Sunday?
Ooh.
How about you do me a solid? Go stand in the corner and look pretty.
I'm telling you, Wardlow's gonna turn his back on him. And it's gonna be something epic.
Pillman, let me make something perfectly clear. If you do not get out of my ring right now, I am going to do to you what your mother should have done 28 years ago. I am going to abort.
I'm going to abort you.
There you go.
I was say he's kind
There
of
you go.
has to
There
do
you
it.
go, Bryan, get him. Get him. Get him. Get him.
Get up.
Get him.
Get up.
Can't stand him.
Get up, MJF. Get up.
Oh, here comes
It's Griffey. who is like very, very young Edge, really. That's what he looks like with his hair, like Jim W was saying.
He is the entire franchise.
He's got the ring.
Ooh, got him with the ring. KO.
What a shot, a haymaker with that heavy duty ring on that pinky.
Cannot stand MJF.
My friend. Oh, come on.
Long Island thing.
I guess.
Oh, come on. Enough's enough.
The things he said, we apologize for. Absolutely apologize for. And now they leave. Maybe. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Well, that promo's over. I don't know. I liked it. I was severely entertained.
I'm sorry, I don't think there was any need for the Bethany comment.
That's like saying don't be a bad guy.
No, be a bad guy, that's fine, but you know that I'm not a fan of bringing someone's personal stuff into stuff.
So she looks weird for some reason right now. I think she's wearing too much makeup.
You leave my Jamie alone. Don't leave her be.
She just looks like she's wearing too much makeup. She looks like she's trying to be like a vampire. I'm a vampire. Meow. Hey, here we go. Now we got ourselves some Ruby Soho. One thing I will say is I'm glad Ruby Soho is actually on here wrestling. I would like to see more action from the other guys that have just come in. Let's see them get in there and actually wrestle, for crying out loud, on a Wednesday or a Friday. Eventually, their promos are going to run dry, is all I'm saying. You know? Could you imagine if like you only get to watch them wrestle one time in 3 months every single time? That would be so stupid.
Her theme song sounds like a Green Day song.
I don't know. It's from some punk band, from what I understand. So it's definitely a copyrighted thing.
A very special AEW Saturday Night Dynamite, Saturday, October 16th. Tickets for both events at AEW TIX.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's 2 big days for you. It should be a hell of a weekend. AEWTIX.com down in South
You're
Florida.
getting Dynamite on a Saturday?
Look at that.
Really?
Get a little bit of Ruby Soho by
I wonder what the hell's going on.
Bryan Danielson still to come. We'll address the AEW fans. Look forward to that.
Saturday Night Dynamite?
Also still to come, Tony. You're going to be with the Elite.
Yeah, that kind of works.
Forward to that. Probably means Don Callis going to be around. And how about a
I'm
big
just
trio
saying, it
match?
kind of works.
Or a 6-man tag, whatever you
It would be nice if they would just stick with Wednesday nights and say, you know, we got it first. Fuck you, NBA. Fuck you, NHL. Fuck you, whoever, you know. It would be nice if they would just stick to their guns and stay where they're supposed to be.
Nah, you can't anger the real sports crowd.
Shots to the throat here by Soho. Wow, you sound like Shivani, not your own.
Yeah, and this is a real sports crowd.
Try to pump kick. I love you, Ted. I love you too. Okay. Oh.
All right, you kids.
Big knee strike to the face. Here comes Soho again. Oh boy.
Wolf.
Across the top rope.
Saw how strong Hayter
Oh my God.
Just a manhandle. Ruby Soho.
All right. All right. We got to take a break. Stay with us.
Oh boy, taking a break. Picture in picture. Yay.
Yay.
Yeah, I don't understand it. I don't like the picture in picture, man. I just don't want to see what's going on. I just don't want to see what's going on.
In control.
Milwaukee. So what's going on tonight before the pay-per-view? Anything good for you? Because
I am going to beat the living daylights out of my friend in a game of Madden.
I thought you were doing that now.
He said, "Can we play later?"
Oh, okay.
He kind of, pussed out. But yeah, I'm playing him in Madden. I may jump on and play some Remnant with you if you want. Or I might do a Hades run. It's been a while since I've done one.
Huh. So I did watch the Sony thing, and you know what? It was definitely a lot better than the last one that they did. I seen a lot of stuff that's coming to the other consoles though. I think the Old Republic is only going to be on there for about a year or so before it goes to everybody else.
It depends on how much money they paid, man.
Well, it's a remake of the original, so
either way, it's a good grab for Sony there.
well, yeah. Well, I'm just saying there's no doubt in my mind that it is just a timed exclusive, just like a lot of those other ones.
Nonetheless, a great grab for Sony, though.
Deathloop is a timed exclusive. Last time I checked, also, which
I actually want to play that. I'm pretty interested in Deathloop.
Avengers Assemble.
I'm pretty interested in Deathloop.
Nah, I don't know. I mean, I like dying and redoing it and dying and redoing, but it has to make sense. But I'm willing to watch it and really give it a chance, though.
How about that Spider-Man trailer, though, huh?
Yeah, that looked great. I'm hoping that like you could have like two players. One can play as Miles, one can play as actually, Peter.
Yeah.
And I'm happy that they're doing something with Wolverine. But it's another one where it's like, God damn it, that means it's going to be tied to the Sony product for that one, because it's being made by Insomniac.
I'm very excited I'm very excited to see Venom in Spider-Man in the Spider-Man game.
Oh yeah, that looks awesome.
And that voice, I swear I think it's Kraven the Hunter. It sounded like.
It did, didn't it? I was thinking the same thing. That they got to be just doing something with Kraven. But then when they showed fucking Venom, I was like, oh man, he looks amazing.
And you're right, the Wolverine thing looks and sounds like it could be cool if they do it right.
If they do it right, yeah. What the fuck happened there?
That was supposed to be a head scissors takedown, but it looked like a face buster.
It looked like it was supposed to be one of those, like a reverse Hurricane Rana. That just did not go through well.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's getting it back now, Hayter.
That was just an overpowering counter.
But yes, Sony has a lot of things that I'm pretty excited for.
Look at what these
Shit, I need a reason to play my PS5.
yeah. I seen a lot of stuff for 2023, and of course there's other stuff for 2022, but not nothing too crazy for 2022 from what I've seen. Because you got 2023, which is going to be Ragnarok and shit like that, but
Ragnarok looks amazing.
mm-hmm.
And that Sifu game.
Sifu?
Yeah,
Who's Sifu?
Sifu. It's that martial arts game that every time you die, you get older.
Every time you die, you get older.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound familiar.
I'll show you the trailer after we're done here.
I mean, I watched everything, but I don't remember the name. Oh God, Rio came out. Oh, this is why the Rio match is going on for Friday. This is why Rio and Soho are together.
Apparently, what's her name? Britt Baker is really good friends with Jamie Hayter, and that's why she convinced Cody Rhodes to go and grab her from England.
Oh, really?
Yeah, good choice, because Jamie, as good as she looks, she's also a very good wrestler, it looks like.
Yeah. Wait, are we having a triple threat then? Is it Soho, Ruby, or Ruby, Soho, Rio, and the alien, or no?
No, I think they just dropped the alien, which is it's sad because I like Statlander. I've got nothing
Yeah,
but
you would
good
think
things.
Statlander would have been what part of the tag team made it a triple threat, or not triple threat, but you know what I mean, a triple tag with the women. But then again, you would have to have Britt Baker wrestling, which is kind of what they're trying not to do right now.
I think she's wrestling hurt at the moment with her wrist and stuff.
Oh yeah, she is.
Which I don't want to see Britt Baker out for any length of time because I think she's amazing. This guy.
Apparently, in wrestling news, talking about Brian Cage, though, I guess Brian Cage's wife said something on Twitter about how like they're not using Cage properly, and Cage put on one of those gifs where the one guy is like going like he agrees, At the same time, I'm like, you know what? I cannot say that they aren't using them right because they're not, or that they are using them right because they're not. I don't think so. But I just think they need to get him away from fighting the FTW bullshit with Taz. Get away from that fucking bullshit. Get away. I don't want to see him going against Taz's people every single goddamn time anymore. I mean, that is like a reoccurrence event where I have to say, yeah, that's very WWE, and they need to move fucking on with that already.
Yeah, I do think apparently Andrade is not happy with AEW right now either for whatever reason.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know why. I haven't read that far into it, but
I'd like to know why.
I think he expects to be wrestling a lot more than he has been.
Maybe. I mean, he wasn't wrestling a whole lot in WWE there towards the end, but at the same time, his promos, I think he has what it takes. I think they have what it takes to make his character big, but they need to whatever's going on with this story that they're trying to tell, they need to be done with. What they should have him do is let go of the fucking Lucha Bros, because it doesn't make any goddamn sense. Okay. Not only did they say not only did he say that they will never become the champions. Well, guess what? They're the champions. That already blows it out of the water what you're saying. And two, have him get Santana and Ortiz as a tag team and then take them and get the titles from them. You know what I mean? I think that would be a much better tag team for El Idolo to be going after right now, because let's face it, the Pinnacle's not really doing much. Or not the Pinnacle, but you know what I'm saying. There's so many goddamn teams, man. I'm trying to remember them all.
There's the Revival or FDR.
Right, yeah. But they're in the Pinnacle too. But yeah, doesn't that make the most sense? They want to be tag team champions. They're not really doing much right now with whoever they're with. What the fuck is that team that Jericho is? You know what I mean? So let him go after them and convince them to become a part of his team and have them go after the titles and have them help them get the titles, whatever they have to do. You know what I mean? To really start building his team and using him properly.
Yeah.
Oh, God, here we go. Here's the Pinnacle. And you were just talking about FTR and Sean Spears.
Yeah. Apparently, this is where Tully calls out Sting.
What is it?
Yeah. I don't want to see Tully Blanchard in the ring.
Yeah, no, I hope we don't ever have to see him in the ring. Oh, they're going after the Dark Order, and I really don't want to see any more of fucking Sean Spears. He's not even interesting to listen to talk to. If he was at least interesting to listen, to listen to, I probably wouldn't mind him so much. But the fact that he's not interesting either way is like, I could do without him.
Hey, Fuzzy, you know how I'm always good with the fun facts?
Fun fact.
You want a fun fact? Do you remember that in WWE when Shawn Michaels kicked an unidentified guy named Stan?
I don't think so.
See, I just kicked Stan. Anyway, there was a guy, and somebody said Shawn wasn't controversial. He got mad about it. So he was walking down the hallway, and he asked some dude what his name was, and he said his name was Stan. Actually, Stan turned out to be Shawn Spears.
Oh.
In the backstage.
Oh, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, I've seen that plenty of times. That's whenever Shawn was getting mad or whatever while they were in DX.
Yeah.
See, I can get mad and blah blah blah.
See, I just kicked Stan.
I don't even know who Stan is.
There's Stan.
There's Stan, the man that even back then, at least I didn't have to see him more than a second for a super kick. Made me happy.
Stan.
That's the only time he's
Stan,
ever made me happy.
There's Stan, the man that was peck popping a minute ago.
Wow, they're really showing like some issues here. Not sure if they want to really tag and whatnot. I still don't understand the breakup between them and, oh, well, you guys, you let Adam Page get blah, blah, blah. It's like, I really never took the Dark Order being, having Page as their leader, so to speak. It just seems so opposite to the name Dark Order and all this and that. You know what I mean?
Pele kick.
I think as long as Stu Grayson and Evil Uno stay together as a tag team, they'll be fine. It's just these other guys can be replaced if that's what they really, really want.
To ask, you know, like if there's any way I can take something and then take something. I haven't heard back. So.
Hey, here. If you could. This is extra butter.
Johnny Hung, you got a near fall.
Top lock and drop it. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Look at that. Now you're all excited, Tony. See, you're all excited. Look at this snapmare. You're going to be interviewing these yahoos. No, God, no telling what they're going to say.
Oh, nice headbutt.
Totally looking stylish in the red and black, though.
Right.
Doesn't mean I want to see you in the ring, bro. Fuck out of here.
That's what FTR brings.
How good
Fuck out of here with that old stuff.
Tremendous.
I say they're outstanding.
There is no doubt about it, JR. No doubt.
I guess FTR is like in NWA. I think they're like I think I heard that they were their tag champions in NWA. But at the same time, if they were, why wouldn't they have the titles? Why wouldn't they be wearing the titles? Damn, nice brainbuster. But why wouldn't they be holding their titles loud and proud for NWA?
That was a nice little sell on that brainbuster too.
Oh yeah.
Great teamwork here. Again, look at him. He looks in his corner. There's nobody there but members of the Pinnacle.
On Spurs.
Right now, it sure is. Here's a man. And he's taking care
Damn, damn.
He sure is. Oh, look at those knee strikes.
Yo, John Silver is so short, but it's funny.
He's so short, but he's strong as shit, dude.
He looks the same height as all horny.
He looks a bit taller than horny.
Helps the throw. That time he was lured over by Sean Spears. Watch out. Oh,
Not that much taller.
Teammates inadvertently colliding heads.
yeah, Uno and Silva. Oh, slice.
Oh, nice.
Shot suplex right out of Tully.
Nice using the ropes.
You're not kidding. Tully did it. I don't know if Tully did it with that much.
Excuse me.
A lot of snap tags, you're right. Speaking of snap, here
Oh, if that provides any leverage, or if that's just a flashy thing that they do with the ropes.
Silva.
Eh?
Oh, boy.
Oh, my dear God.
1, 2, 3.
That poor man.
Wow, he got beat by a freaking, what do they call it, the pimp drop.
Or the Death Valley Driver, if you are
Yeah.
an actual wrestling guy.
So now we're going to get to see what happens after this, because they've been having some issues with the Dark Order here.
They're throwing hands. They're throwing hands.
Right?
Ty Conti and Anna Jay.
Yeah, they're part of the Dark Order.
Why does Ty Conti look like she's about to cry?
They need a leader. They need a leader. And who is that leader going to be? Could it be that maybe their new leader will be, of course, we could go with, Bray Wyatt, or could
Good
it
Lord,
be
he's scary looking.
right? Or could it be Malakai Black who decides to take over the Dark Order and send them in the right direction? Because I never thought of that until now with the whole Malakai Black thing. Any thoughts on what I was saying there?
Sorry, I was. Uh, ultimately, I think the leader is going to be Wyndham.
Oh, so you don't want to see Malakai Black as the leader of the Dark Order then?
I think he's doing fine on his own.
Ah. Do you think that he could be a leader though? He's been alone the
He
whole
could
time
be.
that we've seen him.
He could be, but I think he's doing fine.
I think the most logical is I think the most logical is that it's going to be Wyndham. One more time. I'd rather not. Sammy Guevara, which we haven't seen him in a little bit either.
I love Sammy, man.
They went break to break during him coming out. Can you believe that? What the hell? Every summer has a story, as it says for him. Summer 2021 had blah 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 at All Out. Couldn't read it. Jericho destroyed Max in Pittsburgh. Fuego became All Elite in Houston. Pam said yes. Oh yeah, that's right. He is getting married. While summer may be coming to an end, the good times are far from over. The inner circle will stay on top. Okay. But yeah, get them away from the inner circle. They haven't been able to get the championship since they've been with them. Fuego will make something, and I'll keep getting those views. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, was that his promo for the whole thing?
Yep.
So they let him do a silent promo for AEW during the picture-in-picture. You know what? I give them credit for that.
Yeah. Me too.
Because I was not expecting that, and I had to read it out to people because well they couldn't see it, or read it.
I do enjoy Sammy Guevara, and the greatest thing about AEW is that they let people have their social media channels, man.
Yeah.
Like Guevara's got his vlog. Evil Uno's got his. They're letting Adam Cole keep his Twitch, which was a big sticking point between him and the WWE, by the way.
Yeah, apparently WWE was going to be like, nope. Going to the big leagues, you can't have it. And it's like, yeah, I don't think so.
Look, I believe they yes, you are their boss, but at the end of the day, you can't control what they do outside of work.
Right.
Can you give us on your tag team partner?
What kind of update can I give you, Alex? Is this not enough of an update for you? We're in the trainer's office because Maxwell Jacob Friedman just laid out my tag team partner in my hometown, and Wardlow dumps me on my head in front of my friends and family. You know what that means to me? That means I need to challenge you, Max. So I went straight to Tony Khan to challenge you to a match. September 22nd at Arthur Ashe Stadium.
What's up, varsity bitches? Looks like you boys had a rough time out there. Here's some ice grips. Yeah. Oh, and here's some flowers for when.
How nice of you guys. Thank you. Oh, roses.
Yeah. Listen, Bryan, awesome announcement. Very happy for your big match at Arthur Ashe, but I also politicked to Tony Khan, and I got myself a match with you this Friday on Rampage.
Oh, really, man? Yeah. Well, thanks.
Oh, it's he. That's who he's going against.
I bet you could. See you out there.
See ya, Pillman.
Smash! He's unhappy. Ha ha ha. Uh-oh, here's an interview.
Listen, no matter what that little prick has to say, Cincinnati is one of the greatest wrestling cities in the entire world. And with that in mind, we want to bring in the best, greatest faction in professional wrestling in the entire world. Ladies and gentlemen, the Elite.
Really? Wow. The best faction, he says.
Still goes to the New World Order, in my opinion.
Huh?
Still goes to the New World Order, in my opinion.
What a match that was, JR. I mean, you had
Never seen anything quite like it. I'll be really honest with you.
man, you called a lot of matches, but that cage match especially, that was wild, man. Unbelievable. Full effect right here.
Super kick party.
Yeah, he's still on top of the mountain, and I heard that he was named the PWI #1 wrestler in the world.
Yeah, that's a
PWI 500.
Hey, I'm just so happy that is Kenny Omega who did that right here at AEW, man.
Matt looks weird with his glasses on.
I'll tell you, with Kenny Omega, look at that yellow and black thing is gorgeous. A lot of gold in this group.
Thank you very much, Tony Schiavone. It's a pleasure to be here tonight on the night that you, the fans, have voted Kenny Omega #1 in the Pro Wrestling Illustrated Top 500. Thanks for your votes and your money. At All Out, it was all about the Elite. It was all about Kenny Omega proving why he's the greatest wrestler in the history of this industry. And it was all about the Young Bucks providing you fans with a memory that was the greatest tag team match in the history of the world. And in the course of providing that performance, the belts were stolen from us.
The belts were stolen.
But don't worry, because guys, we've got a plan, Nick. We've got a plan. We're one step ahead. Tell him, Nick.
Speaking of getting things back,
Oh man, that chain on his nose and ear.
we got
Ugh.
Fred back. Ladies and gentlemen, the newest member of the Elite, Adam Cole.
Oh, here he comes. It's Adam Cole, baby. I think it's better than what he had in WWE, really, for the song, you know.
A little charred, just like you like it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
They still love him.
Oh yeah. Yep. Yes, they do.
I'm so glad he's not a manager.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah.
Who's ready
Baby.
But first of all, now I know that you're really close with Britt Baker. And I swear to God, if you even look at her the wrong way, I will slap those stupid glasses off your face and whoop your ass. Do you understand me?
Wow, talking about coming back to the story that they did earlier with him and her.
Now, you nerd, get out of the ring. Get out of the ring, you nerd.
It's about time this happened.
Oh, hurry it up. Hurry it up. Would you be any slower? God.
Rude and unprofessional.
Let's go. Let's go. I got some talking to do. Step down, nerd. Step down, nerd. All Elite Wrestling. The greatest professional wrestling company in the entire world. And do you want to know why that is? It's because of the guys in this ring right now. This very ring, those ropes, that stage, anybody who bought a ticket, that is thanks to the Elite. Because I know that I'm new to AEW, but I've been Elite for a very, very long time. For nearly 14 years, I have main evented. I have won world championships, and I have shown that I am a once-in-a-generation professional wrestler. And now I'm with the very best. Because the Young Bucks are the greatest tag team of all time.
Agreed, actually.
Kenny Omega is a once-in-a-lifetime professional wrestler, and the AEW World Championship proves that.
Definitely agree.
And of course,
Kenny Omega does that like bask in my glory pretty good.
Yeah.
because you should all be thanking Kenny Omega. You should be thanking the Young Bucks. You should be thanking us, because now the Elite is complete, baby. And honestly, if you don't believe me, just wait until next week when I make my in-ring debut.
Nice. Nice. Next week, we finally get Adam Cole in the ring. I am excited and cannot wait.
Now, to me, that sounds like a cause for a celebration. And as much as I'd love to celebrate with each and every one of you, there is one thing that I really, really, really despise. That is interruptions. And at the pay-per-view, we were so unceremoniously
Oh, listen.
interrupted.
I like his song. I really do. It goes with it.
So I just realized I forgot your juice.
No. This was supposed to be our segment. Guys, if you don't mind, could I have the room here for a second? Could I please have the room here for a second? We need to talk to our new guest. Hey, Bryan. No, it's okay. I don't bite. It's just you and I. Step into the squared circle.
Oh boy, it's gonna throw down, isn't it? They're gonna throw down. Got the old yes chant going.
Honestly speaking, Bryan, you were just the guy that I wanted to speak with. And if you don't mind, I'd love to cut right to brass tacks, okay?
Ooh. Ripping it right out of there.
Question. Do you guys want to see Bryan Danielson fight Kenny Omega?
Wow. Count me in.
Same here.
He's telling me right now it doesn't work like that here. So let me get this straight. You're the greatest wrestler who's ever lived. You talk about how everybody's not on your level. I think you're afraid to take this match because you know that I'm better than you, that I will kick your head in, and that you are not on my level.
Strong words.
Here we go.
Uh-oh. Oh, boy. What do we got here? He lost his shoe. Who's coming out? Oh, Jurassic Express.
Jungle Boy.
Christian Cage.
Jungle Boy's going for Adam Cole. He went right for him and took it off.
There's a couple shoes in the ring there.
Watch out, here comes Jungle Boy.
Jungle Boy Jack Perry with a spectacular offensive move.
Oof. That's Adam. That's Kazarian just. He's the elite hunter. Back of the head, yeah. He just popped Adam Cole in the back of the head.
Ranking the elite hunter.
Uh-oh. Poor Brandon. He's like, oh boy, I'll spray you. You fucked up. You fucked up. Yep.
That's a knee, JR.
Yeah, they still play the whole real song like underneath the beat, you know? So it actually goes really well. Oh shit. We still got that match? I was thinking that was it. So we got one more stankin' match. I'm really hungry and I've been like thinking like, ooh, time for food. And nope, it's not time for food yet.
Had to go right at 8, but so far my impressions are this is a five-star show here, I think. For me anyway.
You say you have to leave at 8?
Yeah.
Mm.
I think it's a 5-star show. What do you think?
So far, the whole show, doing doing a whole thing for it. The women's match with Soho, slight little mess up there. Other than that, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to give it a close, damn near close to it. Probably like a 4.8, 4.5. You know, very, very good night.
I think for me, it's been the pacing. They've nailed
Yeah.
the pacing of the show.
They did. They did. Yeah, like I said, like you said, they nailed the pacing this time. The one week it was terrible with a bunch of those odd placements also with the new people. But this one here really did step it up for me so far, and I'm not expecting anything less with Moxley match here. You know.
Yeah.
Someone stole his Butterfinger. Somebody laid a finger on his Butterfinger. So what is some of your favorite things that happened tonight so far?
I gotta say I like the Ruby Soho match definitely.
Right.
All the segments have been really spot on too, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
With
Yep.
my favorite segment being the Brian Pillman and Griff Garrison in the trainer's office.
I say my favorite promo so far would have to be, or not promo but segment, was probably right there with Daniel Bryan and them. I thought that was fantastic. Only because we got to find out that we're gonna see, you know, Adam Cole in his first match next Wednesday, which has already brought me into saying I can't wait for next Wednesday. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And I'm hoping to hear some type of something. Probably, I'm hoping tonight we find out that maybe Bryan, you know, Bryan Danielson, hopefully he'll be in a match or something like that for Wednesday. I think that would be really cool. So we can finally get them in the ring so we can watch them wrestle. I mean, that's the whole point of them coming to the fucking, you know, to the fucking stage, is to fucking wrestle, not just sit back and talk. Which is where it comes down to Andrade and everything might not being happy because they're not wrestling, but I think whenever you have a not that well thought out like story for you is where it's hurting him, you know, where he should have had more matches by now.
Yep.
Like they don't even use, as far as I know, they don't even use them in dark, and that's worrying.
My favorite match of the night was the first one, Malakai and Dustin.
Yeah, that was actually a really good match. Malakai and Dustin in the first match was really good. I enjoyed that. I want to know.
Just want to point out how much these fans love AEW.
Right. Yeah, given the 2 hours that we got and everything else, when it comes to the matches, I'm going to give it to definitely Malakai Black and Rhodes at this point. But we'll see what happens with Suzuki and Moxley here. Because you're talking about like strong style and, well, I guess Moxley can be considered strong style.
What is with that man's hair?
Suzuki?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Found in Pancras. Yeah, Pancras was something that was really something special, especially in the great country of Japan.
Here we go.
He's just showing Jeff Hardy how to do it with cutting his hair.
Here we go. Let's remind the fans we're coming to the tri-state area 2 consecutive weeks. Next Wednesday, as we said, Prudential Center in Newark. Our
I thought they were saying this is awkward.
That'd be funny if they ever said that.
Right. This is awkward. Dun, 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 dun. This is awkward. Hey, the freaking fans are in it. I mean, for a New Japan wrestler that hasn't been on American TV before, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Big fan of Minoru Suzuki. I am.
I haven't watched any of his stuff, so this is my first showing
Oh,
of him.
you'll love him, man.
Moxley raking the face. Aubrey's got to break the count. Ladies and gentlemen, whatever you do, don't go away. This main event's going to continue.
I know he's like 50 years old, so there's that. Oh my God, picture in picture. We just got back from a godforsaken thing. Oh, nice. Nice armbar on the ring there. Or not on the ring, but on the ropes. Butterfinger investigators. Well, he's definitely working on that right arm of Moxley right now. Oh my gosh.
Nice
what?
Nice working hold there by Suzuki.
Oh, I kind of got lost in the damn commercial. That's what I mean. I'll go back and forth, and then at times I'll be like watching the stupid commercial when I should have been watching the match. Yeah, he's been working on that right arm for a while now.
Yeah.
So does he have like a right arm like finisher? Is he like is he like a submission specialist? I know nothing about him.
I believe it's the Fujiwara armbar.
Okay. Well, good. Guess what? He's telling a story though, and I respect that. If he hits that and makes him tap, hell yeah.
The Fujiwara armbar is the salt of the earth.
Ah, okay. Big clothesline from Moxley. Holy shit. Suzuki goes down hard. Creed 2 is next. Hey, finally back.
Big paradigm shift from Moxley there.
Where? I seen a suplex. I didn't see a paradigm shift. I was hitting the button too. Huh? I was gonna say I was hitting the button.
What that was?
Oh. Oh, he caught him. I would highly think that after a paradigm shift, he'd be walking around like he didn't hit him. Oh, it's his turn to bite him. Headbutt. And another headbutt. And another headbutt. And another.
Man strikes, headbutts.
Another.
Oh.
Oh, whoa. Whoa.
We are seeing something that we're seeing guys that are so two battlers who are so
Whoa.
similar to each other. They use the same offense.
No fear, no back, no reverse gear.
Oh, you knew it would come down to this.
Big old forearm.
Getting down on their knees.
Is this kind of where we started?
Yeah, it is.
Circling back to these strong forearm shots to each other's jaws.
Fans are chanting.
Back and forth, back and forth.
It's been another awesome night of Dynamite.
Both these guys are battle tested. Obviously,
Ooh, big elbow.
corner of Mox. Oh, what a shot. You can hear that. Oh, football coach Haskins says, here's some leather pop.
Oh, he was going for it. Nope, missed. Missed that big clothesline.
Just a waist lock.
Yeah, that was smart by Suzuki.
Oh, nice duck under.
Look at this.
Oh, shit. Nice.
That's his sleeper. He used his sleeper into the
Got stop power driver.
Oh, pile driver.
Get it. This is how he wins these matches.
Oh, shit. Oh, okay.
Moxley able to power out and counter.
So he's got the gotch pile driver. Ooh.
What a shot that was.
He wants him to get up.
Suzuki's busted open.
Oh, he's busted open. When did he get busted open like that?
The headbutts, I think.
Must have.
My God. I don't think Suzuki gives a rat's ass that he's bleeding right eye, left eye, any eye.
And he's, look at him, holding his ground, for God's sakes.
Yeah, Mox hit him again, dude. Light him up. Don't stop.
Suzuki just doesn't want to go down. That's not his style. Doing all he can to keep his balance, his feet.
it's like a hulking up type style, but not like just not falling down style, you know.
That came out of Suzuki. Sorry, Jared. That came out of nowhere. Yeah, he is split open. I believe. Yeah. And it's tough. I've had blood in my eye. It's tough. It burns your eye. It's tough to see.
He's going for that sleeper once again. He's probably going to go for the sleeper and the God-style pile driver again.
You got to get some separation between Suzuki's. Oh, get out.
Oh, what a right hand over the top.
That rocked the left draw. That
Those punches.
He's
Right behind the ear.
he's refusing to go
Now he's
down.
gonna go for the paradigm shift.
He's already put him in the paradigm shift one time. One more over the top.
Well, that's not the
And he
paradigm
nailed
shift.
it.
Near leg is up. Count is on, and it's over. Moxley wins it.
And he nailed it. Ew, that's nasty.
Somebody threw in a bunch of toilet paper. They're like, this was a shit match. Nah, that was a pretty good match. I enjoyed it. Yeah, like I said, 4.8, 4.5. I'm happy with it. It was a fantastic night. Pacing was great. You ended it the way that it should have, with the person that should have been on there. I don't mind them ending it with like new people, but at least have other people on there that people know and are excited about. You know what I mean? At
For
least
me,
for
it's
now,
5
until
stars.
you've built them up to be that star. You know?
For me, it's 5 stars.
Yep, that's it. I'm glad it's over now because I'm hungry as shit and ready for that final hour of Rampage later on. As far as I know, should be
Yeah.
absolutely raring and ready to go now. So I
Yeah.
did a lot of stuff earlier for it, so
Moxley is out amongst them.
Well,
Amongst his people.
Yeah, why not celebrate?
well,
out there? You deserve every
let's
bit of
take him home then.
Look at this crowd here, would you?
A huge crowd here in Cincinnati.
so yeah.
It's gonna be a huge crowd.
Guys, that was our not so live reaction to AEW Dynamite from this past Wednesday. I'm sorry that we missed the actual day, but I forget what happened. Maybe Fuzzy fell asleep, maybe I did.
I
I'm
fell
not sure.
asleep.
Um,
I fell asleep.
but yeah, you can catch me on YouTube over at OHG, over at twitch.tv/OHG Plays, and over on Facebook Gaming at facebook.com/OHG Plays. You can Catch me playing the evil within later on tonight. Be there. All right, Fuzzy, your turn.
Sorry, I was watching Moxley. Yep. You can find me at Double O Fuzzy for Twitch and Facebook, or if you want to do some Twitter and DMing, just type in 2 zeros and Fuzzy. There I am. That is it. Thank you everybody for watching. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. Good night, everybody.